Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. Happy Friday, y'all! It's been a good week, and the question of the day is what went well this week. So good morning, Janet. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Shauna. It is wonderful to see you ladies here commenting. And for the folks who are watching but haven't yet dropped a comment, drop a comment so I know that you are here. I'll happily say good morning to you. Anyways, the question of the day, what went well this week? Lauren says that she was able to spend some quality time with her daughter. That's a really wonderful thing to do. I actually was able to spend some quality time with my mother this week at the very beginning of it. Shauna says it was a wonderful birthday. Thanks, y'all, for loving on me. Well, Shauna, happy birthday to you, officially from the Wake Up Call. And we love you over here, too. And what went well for me this week? Well, I actually started the week. My very first wake up call of the week was pre-broadcast, or it was pre-recorded, and then it went out at 9 a.m. And so I had to figure out how to do that, and it just sort of went off without a hitch. So I was in the process of getting to the airport at that time, and the wake up call was still able to encourage my friends on Monday. So that went well this week, and I was able to get my toolboxes shipped from Pennsylvania down to my house down here, and they should be arriving sometime within the next 4 or 5 hours, according to the freight company. So I'm pretty excited about that. It was a very productive week. I got back into the corporate job and cleaned out my inbox, and it took a couple days to get caught up, as it does when you get back to work. But I feel like I had a very productive week thus far. So yeah, my week has gone really well. I'm glad that yours has also. So yeah, let's get over to the cards for the day. Of course, it is Friday, so we're going to pull a card. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. We're going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. And then after we do that, we're going to write it down in the comments, talk about it for a bit, and then I'm going to go over the cards for the week and see what happened this week. Let's kind of go through the journey that we took in affirmations over the course of the last 5 days. So yeah, let's have some fun by saying and pull a card and say that today I am evolving. I am evolving. My experiences shape my future. So I am evolving. My experiences shape my future. Are you evolving? You are evolving. Your experiences shape your future. So I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that into the comments by saying that I'm evolving. My experiences shape my future. And as I do that, and as we do this together, we are evolving. We are intentionally choosing to look back at the experiences that we've had and also consider where it is that we would like to go in life, and using the one as a tool to empower the other. So I am evolving. My experiences shape my future. And I had just quite the past 7 days. I mean, last week on Monday, last week on Friday, I had just attended my dad's memorial the day beforehand, and I was in Pennsylvania helping my mom clean out the house, and really just accomplishing all kinds of stuff up in my childhood home. And then I made a trip back home to here, and after that, just got back into the swing of things. And I was just thinking about all the various places that I had been and all the stuff that I've done. And when I was over in Pennsylvania in my childhood home, I, of course, was confronted with many of the experiences that I'd had as a child, many of the formative experiences, all kinds of memories of being in my childhood bedroom, which is where I slept when I was there, and being in the basement, which is a place that my dad ran a business out of his basement during my early childhood years. And then as I got older, the basement turned into more of a storage room, and I had a train room down there for a little while, and all manner of stuff. My dad had a reloading room down there, and then it turned into storage again, and all the various memories that I had at the different stages of the stages of my childhood. I remembered shooting BB guns down in the basement. We had a little BB gun trap down there, so I was able to shoot BB guns and do target practice, in the basement of my home. And that was just a memory of childhood that came back to me as I was just down there working. I'm like, wait a minute, I remember this. I remember doing this thing. So I was just thinking about all the experiences that I've had through life and how they have shaped me to become the man that I am today. And so I am evolving. My experiences shape my future. And you are evolving too. Every experience that you had yesterday shapes who you are today. And not just the experiences we have, but the way that we react to the experiences that we have, the way that we respond to them. I'm not going to pretend that I always respond well to the changes that sometimes confront me in life. In fact, a lot of times I really don't like the way that I initially responded to stuff, and I would respond to them differently if I had a little bit more wisdom. But in the end, it's the response that I don't like that generates the wisdom that helps me to have that wisdom and that understanding to approach things differently the second time they come around. I chose a whole lot of spiral imagery for this I Am Evolving card because I believe that life kind of works in a spiral. While we might appear to be going in circles because we may very well look at the same problem again and again and again, the fact is that we always look at it from a different perspective. And so I am evolving, and my experiences shape my future. And you are evolving too. And it's nice because I get to be around a whole group of people who are very growth minded. One thing that it really struck me as when I was when I was away from all of my growth minded friends, and when I was out in the public for a while at airports and train stations, and just getting to and fro, and I got to experience a whole lot of the general public. It was, I could just kind of see people's paradigms, and I could listen to their paradigms through the conversations that they were having. And some people were evolving and some people obviously were not. And it was just such a marked difference in the quality of life. And so let's be people who evolve. Let's be people who allow our experiences to properly shape our future. Let's be people who learn from what happens today in order to have a better and brighter tomorrow. So I'm evolving today. You are evolving. Let's evolve together, and let's take a look at the cards from the week and see how we've evolved over the past 5 days. So yesterday, we drew the I Am Artistic card, and we affirmed that our creativity finds genuine expression. So, of course, as we evolve in ways that are beautiful, in ways that where we are taking our artistry and putting it into the world. And this is a very intentional thing to do, which was our card from Wednesday, was that I am intentional. We affirmed that we act with purpose and meaning. And so when we are pursuing the artistic things that we like to be pursuing, we act with purpose and meaning. And so how is it that we can be intentional? How is it that we can be artistic? Well, the answer lies in the card before that, which is when we affirmed that we are collaborative, that we work harmoniously toward shared visions. The old proverb says that if you would like to go fast, go alone. And if you would like to go far, go together. And while sometimes it's good to go fast, to go and pursue something that is important only to me, the fact is that the most important projects that I've ever done are collaborative projects, projects where I've wanted to go far and consequently have chosen other people to collaborate with as we worked harmoniously toward shared visions. And that takes us all the way back to our card on Monday, which I never really talked much about live because it was pre-recorded, which is the I Am Encouraging card. And we are encouraging people that our belief in others empowers ourselves. Ultimately, as we are evolving, we have to be intentional about it. And as we are evolving, we find that it is more beneficial to us to encourage the people around us, so that as we collaborate with them in an intentional manner to create the artistic works that define our lives, it permits us to really evolve in a better way, to evolve in ways that are more beneficial, not just for us, but also for the people around us. And so those were our cards for the week. I'm excited to come back on Monday of next week at 9 a.m. We'll go through another card and yeah, continue this practice, this wonderful daily practice that not only gets me out of bed every morning, but also really helps to set me up for success. And I've heard from many of you that it gives you the same kind of benefit, that it helps to set you up for success as well. So let's be evolving this weekend. I have a wonderful weekend planned. Another memorial to go to for a dear friend, and yeah, we're going to have a good time celebrating life for that person as well. So my experiences today are going to shape my tomorrow. Your experiences today are going to shape your tomorrow, and so let's have amazing experiences together. All right, I will talk to you guys on Monday at 9 a.m. Until then, I love you and care about you. And just right before I go, I want to give you our awesome Saturday card. Just as a reminder, you are awesome. So let's recognize our inherent value and worth. All right. So, anyways, yeah, I'll be back on Monday at 9 a.m. and we will continue to do this daily practice. Until then, aloha from paradise.